What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be showing you guys something that we haven't done before. So behind me we have our 2022 Toyota Tundra with a camper on it. So this is the very first camper we have ever had, and we are extremely excited to show you guys everything that it has to offer. So let's go take a look. So if the logo didn't give it away, this is the Dirtbox Overland camper. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give you guys a quick walk around of the exterior of it. I'm gonna open everything up and show you guys what this is fully open. So we'll pop the tailgate here, open the back. Currently it has 2 latches on it. They are already upgrading this to a single latch in the middle, so that way you don't have to reach both sides. They both have locks, so when it converts to the single latch, it'll have a single latch in the middle, and it opens up like this. There's a handle right inside. There's a couple struts that help hold it open. You can also put in a MOLLE panel up here and upgrade your shocks to stronger shocks if you guys wanted to use that space. Over here on the side, we have 2 whale fin latches. I think that's what they're called, or at least that's what I'm gonna call it. You put them down, you can lock this as well. Before I open it, I'll show you these L tracks right here. You can mount and use tie downs like this. What we're gonna probably put on ours is some max tracks on one side and possibly leave the other side completely empty. So these L tracks are optional, so you guys don't have to get it if you don't want to. You can also get it in this silver or black. But once you guys have these latches turned, you can open them up like so. Inside here, there are spots for you guys to put MOLLE panels as well, just like the rear. Pretty much all the doors that fold open will have the same struts, latches, optional MOLLE mount brackets, and inside you will see the seals here. So it'll be dust proof and waterproof to some extent, which is why they came up with the name Dirtbox. On the driver's side, we have something a little bit different. Right inside here, we have this kind of shelf area. You could put your Jackery or Goal Zero power station or any kind of power station, pretty much anything you want. So if you wanted to put a microwave, a coffee maker, anything in here. There are also MOLLE panels in the back if you wanted to secure everything down so it doesn't move. Up here, same thing, you can put pouches like this on the MOLLE panel. And on the back side of this, you'll see there is a fire extinguisher, which is a quick disconnect. You can pull it out pretty easily and then put it back in. Another really cool thing that Dirtbox is releasing pretty soon is some automatic locks for these guys here. It'll be tied into your standard key fob, so when you unlock it with your key fob, these guys will unlatch as well, or unlock, so that way you guys don't have to manually lock and unlock these latches. This right here, you guys are pretty familiar. This is a 270 awning. This is their version of it. The cool thing with this one is that it is freestanding and it has built-in LEDs that you can connect. So 3 straps will release the awning, and then you just fold these guys out. And then we'll grab the end here, swing it all the way over. And then we'll hook it right over here and then pull it tight. That's pretty much it. Once you have the 270 awning open, there's this pouch with some mesh pockets and zippered pockets. It'll come with this, which is the power cord for the built-in lights. So each one of these legs has built-in lights. And then this will have a splitter, which will split into 4 cords that you will plug into each of them. And then you can plug the other end of this, which is just a basic 12 volt, into any power station that you have. So the difference between the Dirtbox Overland 270 awning compared to most awnings on the market is that it's squared on the corners. So over there, right here, all the way to the front is squared, where most awnings are gonna have that 45 degree. So you do get a little bit more shade when you're actually using their awning. And taking it down is pretty easy as well. You pinch that clamp, it comes loose, and then you take it off and pretty much just let it retract itself. Push it all in, and then find the lowest point on the awning. Just start rolling it up. Roll it up as tight as you can. It'll make it easier to tuck away. So once it gets over here, we'll roll this side up. And then we'll grab the Velcro straps and tighten it down. Do this to all three, and then we zip it back up. On this side, we have two hard shell cases. This one, the slightly bigger one, has the shower room. The smaller one is a water tank. So that way you can bring some water for you when you're showering. The lid opens like that. Pull it down. There you go. Just like that, your awning or your shower room is open. And then within 10-15 seconds, you can hop in there and take a shower. The cool thing about this is the bottom is weighted. So that way, if it does get windy, it won't blow up and expose you. So there's a couple zippers on here and on the other side. So what I have here is the Dirtbox compressor. So this tiny little guy is your little compressor for your water tank. So that you can fill it up all the way. There is a gauge on the side to let you know how much water you have left in that tank. And then this here is your shower head. This is a quick connect. So you just slide that on right here into the spigot. And then you slide this into your shower. And then you can essentially hop in, zip up and shower. And then in here there are pockets. There is a Velcro latch for the spray nozzle, so that way you can shower hands-free and do what you need to in here, and then zip up and put everything back away. So what this little compressor does is it screws on to the Schrader valve here, and then this other cap here is to your fill cap. So this essentially will pressurize your water tank, and then you guys can keep a constant pressure inside the shower room. So if you guys wanted at 10 PSI, 15, 20 PSI of pressure while you guys are showering, that's exactly what you guys will get out of the nozzle. Now that we have shown you guys everything on the exterior of this, let's open up the top part, which will show you the bed where you actually sleep. It's a very similar setup to pretty much any wedge style. So the two latches, which are lockable, and they have these caps to prevent it from corroding. Once you have those two unlatched, you just lift it up, and then the gas struts on each side will take it the rest of the way up. There are built-in L channels on top as well if you wanted to strap something to the top, or if you wanted to put an L bar or a load bar across it, so that way you can mount other things like surfboards or kayaks or bikes or anything you want on top. But once you guys have this opened, just like most rooftop tents, you guys can pull this down however you like. And then there are some poles that will set this up. Essentially, it'll hold it out basically like this. That way it gives you a little bit more area if you guys wanted to stick your head out while it's still raining or snowing. So a lot of extra room up here. So I'll get that set up and then I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So these are the poles here that is going to hold this awning section up here. So first you'll need the shorter ones, which are extendable, which go right here. And then the other one will extend out. to this hole on the corner here, and then you can twist to lock it in place. We'll do the same on this side. These are nice and beefy, so that way if there is any crazy rainstorm, you guys will be able to withstand them. And then with this other one with the latch on it, you guys can just use it to reinforce. Just like that. And then extend it out and then lock it in place. So now you guys have this nice rain fly. You guys can still enjoy the rain or any kind of weather while being inside of your tent. Once you guys are up here, this is kind of what it looks like here. I have a sheet on it. You guys can obviously put whatever you guys would like. It does come with a mattress that is foldable to your sleeping platform style that you guys choose. They have two current versions, which I'll show you guys. The one that we have, the windows are extremely sturdy. These are probably the thickest sidewalls I've seen on a tent, which is great for insulation and for high winds. This back part is insulated, so that way it can keep a lot of the heat inside once you guys are in. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how to enter your camper from in here. So first, open up the rear door, hop up here, and don't worry about some of the stuff that we have in here. We're doing another test while we are out here with a power station. I don't normally bring a home heater with me, so for those of you guys who are wondering. But right over here, very first thing we see is the ladder, and we can turn on the lights, which we have an S-Pod back here. You guys can use any kind of power switch, power controllers you guys would like, but these are built-in lights. You can control them. They are dimmable. You can change the color in them as well if you want clean white or more of like an ambient light. But down here we have the lower lights, and then the upper light. Once we're up there, we can control that. There are also a couple of USB ports to charge your phone when you guys are up there as well. And then this box I was showing you guys earlier, this would be your power station, so that way you guys can run power to it. Or if you guys wanted to, you guys can put a lithium ion or any kind of battery you guys would like in here, so that way it powers everything back here. Or you can wire it to your vehicle, so that way you have constant power all the time. So personally, I would probably just use my regular power station, either a Goal Zero or Jackery or something similar. But right back here, you guys will see some organization pockets, mesh pockets and zip pockets to keep everything organized when you guys are in here. So let's go ahead and hop up here. So with this ladder, there's going to be a latch on this side. So this pin here will release the ladder. The ladder will swing down just like so. And then the ladder has grips. So that way you don't slip while you're going up if your shoes are wet or anything like that. So once you guys have the ladder down, there's another pin to release this panel here. Just pull that. And then the gas struts will lift themselves up. And then now you can access your sleeping platform up there. And then you can actually close this while you guys are up there to have a full sleeping platform, or just keep it open. This right here all the way to above the cab is going to be plenty of space for you guys to sleep if you guys did want to keep this section open. And then to go up, you just simply use your ladder. Take a couple steps. And then you guys are on your sleeping platform here. And like I said, you can close this section if you guys wanted to, or just keep it open. So I would honestly probably just keep it open, because this is plenty of sleeping space for 3 people up here. There are lights just like the bottom that you can turn on like that if you guys wanted to. And there's also another switch a little bit closer. That way you guys don't have to go all the way down. And then, like I said before, the USB ports to charge your phone while you guys are up here. There are also some vents up here as well to keep it ventilated, so that way condensation doesn't build up. All right, guys, that is gonna be everything that we have to show you guys. There are a ton of features that we still are trying to explore and figure out before we show you guys, but we are an official dealer of Dirtbox Overland for Colorado. So if you guys are interested, be sure to hit us up, or you can come into our Denver location and talk to one of us about it. But that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys next time.